Talk about the history of the lock and dam system on the Kentucky River.
Okay, well these originally were built back in the early 1830 range.
Wow.
They didn't complete the entire system till about 1917. They were originally built for commerce to be able to bring goods out. At that time you didn't have railroads yet, obviously you didn't have roadways, so that was your interstate system. So before the locks and dams were built, they essentially had to wait for what they called tides or floods to basically get water that was high enough to where they could just float goods out. So the locks and dams were built so that they could create enough slack water pools so that the commerce could travel up and down the river. Up until the year 2001, that was when the last commercial navigation was on the Kentucky. It was a sand and gravel barge that ran out of Frankfort here. So at that point, the Kentucky River Authority took over ownership of most of the structures and began operating them for recreational traffic. We rehabbed Lock 3 and 4 and Locks 1 and 2, so that opens up travel from the Ohio River all the way up to Lock and Dam number 5. So it's about an 82-mile stretch of river that's now navigable and connected to the Ohio River.
Tell us about the structures that we see and at what point that work was done and what,
This wall was updated. It used to be a concrete wall that was founded on timbers, and that was leaning into the river. So that's relatively recent, 30 years old or so. The dam is essentially the same dam as it was. It was rebuilt in the late 1800s. It's been recapped with concrete over the years, most recently as the late 1990s. The lock gates were originally wood timber lock gates. Those have been updated to steel lock gates. But the stone masonry lock walls are exactly the same as they were when they were originally built back in the 1830s.
I'd like to recognize Mayor Franklin Bergmann, County Judge Houston Wells, State Senator Governor Carroll, Congressman Andy Barr, thank you for being here. Congressman, thank you for your help and what we've done with the Army Corps of Engineers.
I realize that water supply is our main responsibility, but in our mission statement, it also says that the Kentucky River Authority should promote recreational uses of the Kentucky River. So just get out on the river, enjoy it, and thank you all for being here today.
This is a great day for Frankfort, it's a great day for Franklin County, and it's especially a great day for the Commonwealth of Kentucky to open up these locks and dams for recreation and more economic activity, more tourism. It's amazing to think about that statistic that Secretary Stewart was talking about. No other state in the Union has more navigable waterways than Kentucky other than Alaska.
Let's talk about locking through for those unfamiliar with that. What is the process? When you pull up to that lock, what do you have to do to lock through?
As far as coming in, if it's a busy day, the lockmaster will be down on the lock wall, and as they see the boats approaching, they'll give them direction on where they need to position their boat. They can also reach them on Marine Radio Channel 13. And then once those are open, they'll direct us to enter into the lock chamber, and they manually operate the gates, the valves. So it's a lot more hands-on than what probably a lot of people are used to.
So people won't be confused, David. There is a limit. There's not going to be somebody out there every day. It's just on the weekends, correct?
That's right. So beginning Memorial Day weekend and running through the end of October, there'll be locks 1, 2, 3, and 4 will all be operated Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Hours generally are 10 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. There's no cost to go through. Yep.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the old folks are gay. Well, the corn top's ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. Weep no more, my lady, oh, weep no more today. we sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home. Bye.